Hi, and welcome to Newcastle Farmers Market. Let me tell you where it's located first of all, in case you're living over in Jersey, Philadelphia. It's very easy to get to. We're right here on Route 13, 273 coming together. If you're looking for us, look for the Newcastle County Airport, and diagonally across the street from it is Newcastle Farmers Market. And the first thing you're going to see when you arrive here, of course, is the flea market outside, and it's just always good. Greg here
even
with
in
me.
the winter.
Yeah, Greg here with me, and as we get it started here, I want to remind everybody the hours: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday,
9 to 9.
Sunday 10 to 6. Yeah, nothing changed. Yeah, I was thinking that. By the way, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
And today we're going to show a lot of changes that's going to be taking place here in the market, but some things never change, Greg.
That's right.
Yeah, and one of the things.
Always lines at the produce stand.
Yeah,
they go quick though.
Yeah, the produce stand you've got produce stands at both ends of the market here, and what is nice about them is they carry things that the grocery stores don't carry, and it's all fresh, comes in on a weekly basis, Greg.
Yeah, they work very hard to keep their a huge selection at great prices. We have two big produce stands, on either end of the market, and they buy together, so they're able to really, give the customer a great price, better than you can really find in your regular grocery store. And that's why people come in here by the thousands for their produce week after week. They're always in here prepping and getting ready, and you can see there's lines on a Friday, and they get you in, they get you out. But yeah, it's a huge attraction. It's a big draw for the market. It helps all the little guys out too, bringing people into the market. But we have 80 stores in here. Tim, as you know, we have a Pennsylvania Dutch section. I think we'll talk about that today. And we have little stores, gift shops, clothing stores. We have specialty stores.
Service stores, vacuum cleaners, everything.
We have a great website, newcastlefarmersmarket.com. If you're from farther away and you're thinking of making the trip and you want to kind of see what we got and where you want to go when you get here, you can check out our website, and it lists all our stores, and we have a nice interactive map. You can kind of hover around and see who has what, and it's a big place. We're over 100,000 square foot building. As you know, we added the Pennsylvania Dutch section on back in 2008. That was a huge change to the market for the better, and it's very successful. People love it. So yeah, we're changing. There's always a little change out here.
And speaking of, when you're talking about it, because this is the original Delaware's Farmers Market when you talk about it, because you guys have been here how many years now?
60? Over 60 years. It'll be here long before. It was here long before me. It'll be here long after me. It's back in, I think, 1953. It suffered a fire sometime then, and they rebuilt it, and it's only changed ownership, I think, a few times. It's been a staple in the community, in the surrounding area. People come over from New Jersey, from Maryland. They come for the tax-free shopping, for the produce, great seafood. We have, the Pennsylvania Dutch Lancaster County meats, and there is a huge draw for customers that come.
And that's one of the things that I never even think we never mentioned. I'm glad you brought that up, is the tax-free shopping. When you're talking about buying groceries and all, stocking up for the week, you can spend hundreds of dollars in produce and meats and things like that, and you don't have to pay taxes on that.
No sales tax. Delaware is unique in that way, and then you can see in our parking lot there's license plates from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, and New York, even all over.
Yeah, well, you're going to say, when you talk about, you got special pricing on the produce and stuff like that as well, and then you don't have to pay the taxes on top of that. If it's $2 when you go to register, it's $2. That's all there is to it.
That's it. So you don't have to do any extra math, I guess.
Yeah, but it's here for you. It's Route 13, 273 coming together. Remember, open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, a couple things have expanded out here at the market, because that's what we want to talk about today, and I want to get it started because this store started out as a little bitty grocery store, unique grocery store, and it has just blown. They carry. It's like going to a full supermarket now.
Yeah, they've really expanded a few times, based on really customers, giving feedback to what they'd like to see here, because there's a lot of unique things that you can't find in a regular grocery store. This is more like of an international kind of grocery store, where you can find different ethnic, spices and hot sauces, and just different products that you don't typically find at your local grocery store. So it's a huge draw for people that come here that are from different, really areas of the world that are now living in the United States. They come here for things that they can find in their hometown.
Gentlemen
so
want to
he's
get on the camera
Hey,
there.
man.
saw
Yeah, I
him.
want to come to the camera.
How are you?
I'm good. My name is Thomas from Ghana.
Yeah, you come out here
Okay.
much?
Yeah, we used to come here very much.
You're from
Yeah.
Ghana?
Yeah, I'm from
Oh my
Ghana.
gosh.
I'm from Ghana.
Yeah. So you come over here to buy your produce and go back or not?
Yeah, I used to come here to buy foodstuffs every weekend.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
great place to shop, isn't it?
Yeah, great. I love farmers market.
Yeah, there you go.
And there's,
Yeah.
we were talking about this store here. There's things you can find maybe from your hometown.
Yeah, especially this store, for instance, I used to get a lot of things from Africa.
Yeah.
For instance, this palm oil
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
is usually from Africa.
You can't find that in a grocery store.
And this is called Zumi
Yeah.
from the palm kernel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it spicy?
Not spicy, but if you want to prepare a soup or a stew with spinach,
Okay.
you can use allspice.
Yeah,
Zumi. It's
yeah.
called Zumi. That's written over there.
I have to try some of that. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's just like here in the produce stand. You'll see people buying stuff that you don't know what to do with, and,
Yeah.
and you find out what you
Yeah.
do
It's a
with
lot
it
of things
because
here, people buy it from their country.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's what we're talking
Like,
about.
yeah, like for instance, this fufu is from Africa, and this eggplant also from Africa. So we use these ones for spinach, and this one for fufu. That's a traditional food, really. For soup and goat meat. You will love it.
it's awesome.
Well, we
Thanks
might
for
have to
supporting
try
us.
this. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
I
okay.
appreciate your
Thank
time.
you.
Nice
yeah,
to meet you.
Yeah, but that you were talking about that, the ethnic
Perfect example.
Yeah, great example. And the thing about it is, it's not all that. You got stuff that you can find in your regular grocery stores as well. We want to remind people
sure.
of that, So it's not just, but they carry things that you can't find in your regular grocery store. This is the new expanded area. They're still filling it in. You got more back behind us back there.
Sure
but,
do.
I think this has grown every 6-7 months. It seems like they add more. For too long, it's going to be half the market out here.
Yeah,
so.
I think he's been here about 10 years now, and he, like I said, gets people come in and ask him to get stuff for him. So
Yeah.
he's got to put it somewhere. So fortunately, we've had some space available for him to expand into, and it's great for the shopper, great for the customers coming out here.
Yeah, because they've
And-
redone this whole area as well now. So, they've added more into the code sections and stuff like that. Where the camera is right now used to be the cash register.
Yeah, there's changes. I mean, these guys out here change their stores from time to time, their displays, and we add new stores. Sometimes, some of our stores will move on or they'll close. Not rarely. I mean, we don't have a lot of turnover, but we do have some new changes coming to the Dutch section, like I mentioned, and it's never the same here, like month after month, or there's always a little bit something different. And we're always trying to bring new stuff in.
Yeah, when you mentioned the Dutch section, I think we should jump down there and take a look at the Dutch section and show you what's happening there, because you got ethnic foods here. We got a lot of produce and doings at the Dutch section as well.
Yep, thanks. That sounds good.
When I talk about the Pennsylvania Dutch section, like you said, it coming in here in 2018, he added this whole section in, and it just keeps growing and expanding, adding, taking away. I mean, a lot of things coming in the spring of 2018 here, and it's important we tell people what's coming, especially when it comes to one of the favorite things here in the Dutch section now is this juice bar. And
yeah, it's a big hit.
And
yeah.
a huge hit.
Juice is custom.
And they're gonna add to that.
Yeah, they plan on it. So Stouffer's, the Stouffer's family has been in this market since its early beginnings back in 1953. They used to bring the meats down from Lancaster County, and they had a stand inside the other part of the market, and then there was a vision of adding a separate section and bringing in more tenants from the Pennsylvania Dutch region, and that's what this is. It's been hugely successful. The local people who shop here are in and out of here every weekend, Tim. So you have Stouffer's meats, and then they expanded in their poultry, and they have their baked goods and their
Well, what I'm liking is right now, because he's on that. They're going to expand it. They're going to expand this poultry section coming around, and they're going to encompass it and take over this juice bar area that's there. And they're going to add salads, desserts, and all.
Yeah, they
all
have
the way back
they have a
around.
salad dessert section on the other side. So they're going to
juice bar.
move the poultry, expand the poultry, and then they're going to move the salads, and then they're going to take the juice bar and move it where the salads was. So for people who watch this show, you know, our fans out there, they know this section, and you know, they're probably like, what's going on? Because it's going to be a big change for the better. I mean, it's going to be really incredible. So I think March, something around then, we'll be ready to go.
The nice thing about it is where the produce here is now, because they're not doing away with the salad area. They're going to bring that over and add some desserts and stuff like that to the salad area.
Desserts, fresh cut fruit, and the juice bar. Like, so the juice bar, they have fresh squeezed orange juice, you know, weekly, and then they have certain combinations of juices that they make, and then you can come up and custom get it. Make juice, whatever you want.
He said
you can get orange pineapple. You can get celery, kale, spinach, beet. You can get, so they'll do anything you want. You can call and pre-order, obviously. So yeah, that's the juice bar isn't going anywhere. It's just going to get bigger. And you know, Tim, this section, I mean, we have fresh cooked donuts every Friday and Saturday. Of course, these guys are closed on Sunday. This section is. The rest of the market's open on Sunday.
This is one of my favorite sections over here because this, you know, you see this and you look over it. This is fresh baked, folks. They've got a kitchen, a full-service kitchen back here, and they come in here and they bake this bread fresh. They bake the pies fresh. I mean, it's just the cakes,
cookies, everything.
Everything comes out fresh.
Some stuff they get from up. There's a bakery called Bird in Hand up in Lancaster County. Good plug for them. Some of the stuff they get from them and bring it down here. Some of the specialty stuff. So that's always a huge draw for people to come down and get things that you can't get
and
anywhere
you
else.
mentioned the Dunkin' the chocolate. You got chocolate dunk bacon, Twinkies.
Oh, that's a huge that's a huge hit. People kind of just stare and gawk at that stuff.
I never thought I would enjoy chocolate covered bacon until we had some here at the market.
Yeah,
it's just phenomenal. I mean, if you haven't tried it, you need to come out.
Well, the bacon is from Stoltzfus Meats, and their bacon is like
there you go.
They smoke their bacon up there, and it's some of the best bacon around, man. You can't beat it.
If you're looking for any kind of candies, chocolates, this is all made
Asher's
fresh.
candy, that's their high-end chocolate. That stuff is great for gifts or just for your own little personal treat, but great to, you can come in and get a little box for, you know, a neighbor or for a family friend or, you know, whoever, you know, you might be thinking of in your life that you want to do that for.
Now this, you've heard of the Philadelphia pretzel.
Hey, Christian.
This is the Stouffer pretzels.
Yeah, this is a little different. Dutch country pretzels. So he does. He's got a huge selection of pretzel wrapped sandwiches. You know, pizza. There's a cheesesteak that's phenomenal. He's got like a turkey. And you know and then the wrapped hot dogs are amazing.
Well, I know because he's making
it's fresh. Different than a Philly pretzel.
They're making them fresh right now. Just regular pretzels,
fresh here,
everything.
Yeah.
Do you do the dough fresh? Is that you do the dough from scratch?
Back there from scratch, and we've got them rising every day.
Yeah, so
about a half hour to rise.
Oh wow! So he does the dough about a half hour to rise. You said mixes it up right here, so you're not going to get this anywhere else.
You can watch it happen.
You're not going to get this anywhere else. And we've had these before, and I'm telling you, they're to die for. I mean,
bet you I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
On my
he's very good at what he does. We'll show.
Let's watch another one
real quick because it's and once again this is fresh made dough coming right out. Takes about a half hour for it to rise. He's just making plain pretzels right now.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of experience.
Yeah, it looks like he's been doing it for a while. We'll have to go back there and try one of these one day, that trips there, Greg, and see if you can.
And we're working on adding a coffee stand, aren't we, Christian?
We are.
Yeah.
Coming soon. So that's going to be something new, ice cream and specialty coffees.
Oh, yeah.
Lattes, espressos.
You also mentioned one of your favorite stands when you come out here, in the mornings to get things started. It's hard for you to get things started without stopping here.
Can you believe I work? I work here. I can every Friday and Saturday. I can come down here and get a fresh donut.
And your kids have got to love it. Yeah, they got
Oh, they're always asking.
That's one thing I want to tell people. This is a family atmosphere. Kids love it. Adults love it. There's a lot of things for everybody to do. Everything to shop for. And my kids love to come out here and just walk around the market and just see, always something new and exciting.
Yeah, you can get lost in here. There's 80 stores, like we were saying, and you can't do this market quickly. I mean, if you want to spend time walking in, we tried once. If you want to spend time walking in and out of some of the stores, I mean, you have like the big dollar stores that are out here. We got a huge discount beauty store which has top name brands at discounted prices.
Because we tried one time just to walk and not stop, just to walk the market
here. Yeah, the whole thing.
And we couldn't get it all in.
We couldn't do it in a half hour.
We couldn't run
and do it in a half hour.
No. So it's quite an experience when you come out here to the Newcastle Farmers Market. Once again, located on Route 13, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I like coming out here and get started early because I like to hit the flea market before I come inside. Always find some special deals out there. And you got
flea market's awesome.
Hundreds of vendors.
Obviously in the wintertime, mean, if the weather's okay and decent, if it's not snowing or raining, there's guys out there. And you know, I had some guy was selling a bunch of snow blowers last week. He sold probably 5 of them, so he refurbished them and he'll start them right there for you. So this time of year, if you're looking for a snow blower, some shovels, used stuff, you know, that's
don't have to pay the big prices for it.
Yeah, come over to the flea market first before you go over to a Home Depot or to a Lowe's.
Right.
Big
So
time.
yeah, because it's
Save
all
a lot of money.
Yeah, these guys do it right, and they're here pretty much every week, so they stand behind what they sell you as well. That's what I want to put out there. You talk to the guys and get to know them. I know quite a few of them out there, and they're just good people. They would deal with you pretty good. But I want to get over here because
it's cold, Tim. Sock store.
Yeah, well,
it's cold. Get your socks.
Yeah, get socks there.
The biggest selection, I don't know, anywhere in the world. I think it's humongous. So.
But this is where we talked about it. This is one of the mainstays in the market. It was used to be on the other side as well. When they opened up the Dutch section, they moved it over here, and you can see the line that goes. And it's just now coming into lunchtime on Friday. And this, I'm trying to think now because they compete against each other now because a lot of people go to the buyers versus the sausage. So you got two things going on here, across the aisle from each other. You know, you want barbecue, it doesn't get any better. You want the Stouffer sandwiches, that's there for you as well. But so many things here at the Newcastle Farmers Market when you're coming out here, Greg. You mentioned the dollar stores.
Hi, Rachel.
This is one of the examples of it here as we're walking by this. Anything and everything you want there. You want shoes? You got shoes, girls. Girls' shoes.
That's kids' shoes, and then we have another boot store, J&L.
How are you? But as we come into here, I've been coming to this market for years, and you said let's go to the map store.
They're recently opened. I mean, they haven't been here for longer than a year, so you might have missed them, Tim. As you know, you come in and out of here.
I said, well, we got to go to the map store and find out because they've got flags, maps, books. I mean,
flags.
If you're looking for something,
great Delaware historical stuff.
Hats.
They have a lot of little trinket stuff, but all Delaware related and others, but. They have some great historical books about Delaware, and these are little things that you just can't find easily.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, used to you could go buy these maps, not even go pick them up at gas stations and stuff. You can't get them anymore.
No.
But we got maps of Virginia. I see Kansas down here. You got maps of everywhere in the United States, South Carolina.
And sometimes it's easy to. If you're planning a trip, it's you can't. It's easier to look at something on paper than it is on your little phone. So that's I think is still a legitimate thing out there that people.
Well, just the kids that study maps. I mean, a lot of kids don't know how because the phones today. They get told how to go someplace. They really don't know how to read a map.
I remember the days my dad used to do the trip tickets.
Yeah.
AAA, and then you drive down to Florida. And you'd have that trip ticket. You could pull, you'd put the page after page. I love those.
Yeah,
things.
but it's great just to have your kids come in here and study some maps. And there's a lot of things for
you got to have the map upside right if you want to go the right way.
And collectible items. I mean, it's all here for you.
This is. I bought my wife one of these awesome Delaware coffee cups. We'll get Dabs up here in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's
First
cool.
State.
Yeah, there's cool little stuff here. Little shot glasses.
Well, this is kind of that. Place if you're visiting, from Delaware, you want that unique thing to take from Delaware. One of the things I like, I see cases of them here, is the pens. I mean, I've got one on here, but I like wearing a pen, and you've got all kinds of different pens here to choose from.
Yeah, you got flag stickers, of every flag in the world. Patches, huge draw, for people looking for patches.
Flags,
flags.
I'm trying to find
more flags than maps.
I'm telling you.
Really, the flag store.
You got, the baseball, football flags. Do you see people flying on their cars and stuff? I see down the other end down here.
Attached to your car. Those are cool.
And all you, the apps wants to be sure and get this one because
garden flags.
Get the Eagles on there, so they are going. I'm not even going to bother with showing you a Cowboy one because they're not going this year. Eagles are going.
The Bills got knocked out.
They got an
so
Ecuador.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, is that Ecuador? Yeah, look at there. He can take that home to his wife. They can fly it.
Oh, that's right.
His wife's from Ecuador. So where did we get?
Well, you can tell that people from all over the world come into this market, and you get a little piece of home.
Well, we started the show with talking to the guy from Ghana, so he ought to come here and get a map from him. And the globes, I noticed up on the top, those are hard to find today.
The globes, yeah, sure.
Yeah, they're getting very rare to find. You got globes galore all the way down on the very top up there.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff for kids too, games and stuff.
To choose from. So just
Pretty
a
neat
unique
store, right,
gift shop, you know, if you would. If you're visiting Delaware, you got people coming into Delaware visiting, and they want that little trinket. A lot of people collect those things.
Yeah, it's good to talk about some of our smaller stores because these guys, they're all owner operated, and we've talked about that in the past. You know, the people who run these stores are the owners.
Umbrella Maps. I mean, there's a lot of here. The more, I want to look at that globe up there. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to say, how do you got to get a ladder and get up there and get that one down. So,
they're stocked. That's for sure.
You told me they had a lot of stuff crammed in here, and they do. There's so much more here to see at the market. I want to remind everybody once again, the market's the market's open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but we have what we call the market stage out here, and
Yeah,
you're
I'm sure we should talk about that.
always doing something on the market stage, and you're coming into
every
this,
year it grows.
Especially health things.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of health clinics. Christiana Healthcare comes out once a month, and they do a free health screening. They can check your cholesterol, your blood pressure. They can give you recommendations on any type of health problems that you might have or questions about where to go to get certain services. But they do it all right here in the market. They're going to have a couple clinics coming up on Saturday in March, February and March. You can go to our website, newcastlefarmersmarket.com. We have a calendar there that'll tell you when those clinics are. They run for several hours, so you should have if you want to take advantage of that, you'll be able to figure out a time to come out to the market to do it. And we also do we do the flu shot clinics every year. Of course, that's kind of past, but again, next season we'll be doing that towards the end of the year when the flu season starts again.
Free flu shots. That's
free flu shots. Free. Yep. And then that's from the Department of Social Services in Delaware. And we do a lot of stuff for nonprofit organizations in the community that come out, and we give them this area where they can sort of help bring awareness to their organization, and they do. These are nonprofit organizations, Tim, that are doing nothing but good stuff for people in the community. So that's something you can catch on our calendar when those type of things come up. We'll have them listed.
And then the entertainment as well.
Every first Sunday of every month we have live music. Our boys late for dinner are putting on their show, and they have regular fans that come out and they're expecting that.
They pack the place over there.
They pack it, and then every month we do a magic show with Magic Bob. He's fantastic. We do face painting for the kids and balloon twisting. That happens once a month. Again, check our calendar, but that's all free for the kids to come out, so we do that, and the kids love it. They can come out and get their face fully painted, or they can get a little something painted, and they can get a balloon twisted. They can watch a magic show, and it's free.
And Magic Bob does a fantastic job.
He's got a great show. He's a professional, man. He's a real deal magician.
He's not side of the road kind of guy.
No. This is the real deal magic show, and that's an hour long.
Pulling birds out of his hats and stuff.
He's got some birds and bunnies.
Yeah, so you never know what he's going to have for you.
That's at market stage, Tim. So thanks for reminding me to mention that.
You can check that out by going to the website. Greg mentioned the website once again. You can find all that on the website and see what's coming. As far as to the stage. But there's so much more. If you're looking for nuts or candy.
Oh, nut and candy, yeah.
Oh, this is just fantastic.
Amazing ice cream stand right across.
Yeah, but these folks here. The pricing is what I like about here. I mean, the pricing is just unbelievable what you're able to get your nuts for.
And you can buy this stuff, in a quarter pound, half pound. Fresh roasted peanuts, Tim, which is something you can't get everywhere easily. But yeah, they have every nut in the book, if you will.
I mean,
I'm allergic, but I can eat pistachio. I know that's shameful.
But it's the pricing that's because I go to the store and for a half pound here I'm paying that for a little, not even a quarter of a pound at the grocery stores. So that's what I want to get people through.
No,
then you got your dried fruits, and you come around this end the fresh popcorn. And it's nothing better.
Well, Philadelphia water ice is a huge draw.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know it's wintertime, but I just saw a guy have a big cup of it walking by, so you can always have some. Hey, Joe.
And the candies that are out here, it's the selection. I don't care what you're looking for at Newcastle Farmers Market, you're going to be able to find it. We talked about how many shops that are here in the Farmers Market.
Remember these?
Over 80 there you go.
Cigar gums. Remember those?
Yeah, I haven't seen those.
There's some old school stuff here. Oh, the old candy cigarettes.
The candy cigarette things, yeah. I tell you,
I forgot those. I forgot about those.
And then but when you're coming out here, because we're here in this, but food, Greg, we talk about food nearly every store. I don't care what kind of food you're looking for. The restaurants, that are here, you've got,
some of the best pizza in Delaware. got a nice Indian restaurant. We have a great Young's restaurant, nice cafe. We've been in there before. They have some of the best chicken dumplings I've ever had.
Yeah, just they got quite a selection in Young's there.
Great Mexican food, Los Churritos.
My favorite. You know, when I finish this show, you know that's where I'm going.
Yeah, I might join you.
Yeah, that's where I eat
I haven't sat
every
in there in a
time
while.
I come out here. And
The
you know,
chips and salsa, though.
then the seafood. We want to, we mentioned the meat, Stouffer's meats. Alex
been here 60 years, no joke. Best clam charter around.
Yeah, but
Fresh shucked oysters, clams.
To buy it to take home as well, because you can buy frozen and take it home and cook it. The crab.
They still have crabs.
Oh.
They have, they don't have live crabs this time of year, but they have cooked crabs. So
yeah,
people are still calling. Do you have crabs? I'm like, yeah, they got them.
And they're crab legs. I mean, I don't.
They got the king crab legs, the Dungeness, the regular snow crab legs. You can buy that all here at Alex's. And then we have more of the head fish kind of J&H seafood that has the fish out on ice, and you can go and get it cut, filleted, however you want it done. They do it right in front of you. It's incredible.
I like that because it reminds me of going to Seattle to that scene.
Oh, sure, that outdoor.
Where they throw the fish around and all that. It's kind of the same, similar deal. It doesn't matter what you're looking for food. You're going to be able to find it here at the Newcastle Farmers Market. Once again, Route 13 and 273 is where you're going to find it, diagonally across from Newcastle County Airport. If you're coming in from New Jersey, Philadelphia, or whatever, you just punch into Newcastle County Airport and you're going to find a farmers market. And
yeah, we're inside a huge shopping plaza. The farmers market was the first tenant, I think, on this site.
I think it was the first thing on this road.
Yeah, I think you're right. When the road was like a dirt road.
Yeah.
And now there's we share this whole plaza with with Home Depot and BJ's Wholesale Club, which brings people out, and there's small restaurants that are here.
You can make a day of it. I mean, you could literally make a day of it.
Well, it's a huge draw because people can come to one spot and do all the things they want to do, tax-free shopping. So that's why this is a busy plaza. So listen, be patient, pack your patience when you come try to find a parking spot here on a nice Sunday or Saturday, because it is busy.
Yeah.
Fridays is much easier to get a parking spot.
It's getting tough on Fridays now, too.
Yeah, it's you can get in and out pretty easily on Saturday, though. If you're coming anywhere between say 10 and 4 o'clock, just beware that you got to be patient for a parking spot.
Yeah.
You'll get one, but just be patient.
Yeah. Just drive around, you'll find them. We have plenty of.
I don't want to scare anyone away, but it's true. Come early, maybe.
Yeah, but plenty of parking now. There is plenty of parking.
There is
a huge parking.
But it's a
lots.
busy place, and that says a lot for its popularity and why people come here for quality goods, great fresh produce, and good service, and owner operated.
And in today's time, it's important to let people know the safety of it all too. You have people out in the parking lot, security.
Oh sure,
out
yeah,
there. You have security
great
inside.
parking lot lighting, all new parking lot lighting. We have security that drives around the parking lot. It's all preventative. We have very little problems out here. There's everyone's looking out for each other at this market. All these guys that are in here, like I said, are owner operated, with some employees, but the owners that own the stands are here, and they treat their customers because that's their livelihood. So, you're going to get the best service that you can get. And it's not like those big, boxed chain stores that you just don't get that kind of one-on-one, and they're out here for the customers to make their experience a great one.
Yeah. It's here, all here for you once again. This Newcastle Farmers Market, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday, 9 to
9.
It's Sunday
10 to 6, and then the Pennsylvania Dutch section's closed on Sunday. Visit our website if you want to learn a little bit more about the market. If you haven't never been here before you come, we'd love to see you out here at NewcastleFarmersMarket.com. And until then, we'll see you at the market.
The Newcastle Farmers Market has it all.